What's going on, everyone? It's Justin here, and as you know, one of my favorite categories to cover on the channel is home technology. Whether it's some of the gadgets that you can have around your house for productivity, desk setups, as well as entertainment, and also going out into outdoor spaces and ways that design can blend with the cutting edge tech. I'm always trying to find the products that are just exciting that you can add to your home at any given time to be able to enhance that experience. So today, we're checking out an ultimate smart home security system from Eufy, which is a company by Anchor, and they make some very high quality smart home products. And personally, I've trusted Anchor products for many years now when it comes to their battery packs as well as their audio lines. But I've also checked out some of their home products as well, including their robot vacuums, and I've always found that they provided a great level of tech and hardware, which is what they're very well known for, as well as great software to go with it at a relatively value price considering all the features that you're able to have. I'm going to be giving away one of the items from their Eufy smart home lineup, so just go ahead and drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and also leave a comment down below as to what your favorite feature is, and I'll be picking a winner in 1 month, so leave your Instagram username for me to contact you, and a huge thanks to Eufy for sponsoring this video. So today we're going to be talking about the Eufy 4K Ultra HD solar-powered wire-free security camera system, as well as the home base and how that works together, along with the 2K Full HD doorbell camera with double security, and also the Eufy See Everything Smart Lock, all part of their S330 lineup. These products all come together to give you the ultimate smart home security system all under one platform, and the best part about it is that there are no monthly fees, similar to a lot of the traditional security methods out there, but you also get to take advantage of the cutting edge hardware, and some of the aspects that I'm really excited about is the video quality capabilities, the ability to go back on archives and expand the storage on the home base, and on the smart lock having the ability to use the biometric entrance using a fingerprint sensor that is able to recognize in just 0.3 seconds. So the first thing we're going to take a look at is the Eufy wire-free 4K Ultra HD security system. What's great about this is that it has solar panels built in, so you don't actually have to hardwire it into your home, and that is one of the biggest advantages right off the bat. But taking a look at what's inside the box here, you can see that it includes a pair of cameras they're able to place in different areas outside of your home, as well as the home base, which is able to store all of the data through expandable hard drives up to 16 terabyte, and we're going to show you how to do that later. You also get your network cable as well as a power adapter, USB Type-C cable, a mounting kit. So everything you need to get started is all inside the box. So when you take a look at the hardware itself, you can see that it's quite compact, and at the same time, it's minimal, and I think it looks pretty decent. Even though it doesn't really matter, a lot of the smart home security systems out there are just super ugly and very industrial looking. So this right here actually looks like a pretty well-designed piece of tech. On top of that, you have your solar panels, and you can also see the camera right here has its elements, and on the spec side of things, it is able to give you a 4K Ultra HD image that features an f1.4 aperture lens, which lets in a ton of light, which is important for an outdoor camera, and the sensor is a BSI CMOS sensor, which is the same company that produces a lot of the sensors for the cameras that people film their professional videos on. Because of the resolution, it provides a ton of detail, and you're able to zoom in 8x, and you can see license plates from 33 feet away. So taking a look at the video quality itself, when it comes to security camera, this is easily one of the most important elements. Being able to actually archive and be able to reference the video that is being recorded is definitely key. So as you can see, the video quality here is really good. Another important feature that it has is the night vision capabilities, and instead of just having a good night vision camera, they actually take it a step beyond that with color night vision. So the spotlight turns on the infrared night vision, and also thanks to the hardware of the f1.4 aperture, it lets in a ton of light on its own. When it comes to the battery life, I think this is the next most important feature of the S330 system and the wire-free aspect of it. Having to install a custom home security system and being locked into a long-term plan can be very annoying and expensive. So in this case, you can go ahead and use the mounting kit, attach it to anywhere you want around the house, and as long as it's able to have access to some sunlight, with just 2 hours of sunlight a day, it can essentially run forever, and with a charged battery, it is able to run for a year on its own. That is all thanks to a 13,000 milliamp hour battery that is built in. So I think not having to drill a hole in your house and have anything hardwired, or if you want to place it in an area that might be a little bit further, is super handy. And these solar panels are just located on the top here. The IP67 durability is also rain, dust, and cold temperature resistant of up to -20 Celsius. One of the new products that is almost like a Swiss Army knife when it comes to door and home security though is the new See Everything lock. This is a 3-in-1 product that features a fingerprint sensor to let you in, as well as a camera on the front that provides a 2K resolution and serves as like a security camera or doorbell. And it also has the entrance aspect. So you're able to just install this as your main smart lock, and it covers all of the bases when it comes to security and also easy entry into your home. As you can see here, the unit itself is very streamlined and simple. I really like the fact that the numbers are all very clearly laid out. There's a doorbell button right here, and when it comes to the camera specs, it is a 2K resolution. In a traditional ultimate home tech and connected setup, you'll have a smart lock as well as like a doorbell, for example, with a camera, and then you have security cameras around your home that all tie into the system. But in this case, you're able to take care of the camera within the actual smart lock. And so I feel like it's a really good way to save money from having to buy separate pieces, but once again, have the functionality all in one. Aside from everything being in one unit, perhaps my favorite feature though is the fingerprint sensor. It's just the easiest way to be able to get back in your home. Through biometrics, similar to how you used to unlock your smartphone, just go ahead and set your fingerprint and just place it on top, and in just 0.3 seconds, it will be able to recognize that fingerprint and unlock your door. You can, of course, still use a traditional pin, but I think having the fingerprint sensor, if you're in and out of your house a lot, just saves a lot of time. Just like the rest of the Eufy lineup, it has self-learning recognition, which is able to recognize faces and people over time, and all that information is brought back to the Homebase 3, which everything else is connected to, and they all work together effectively. The Video Smart Lock also constantly teaches itself to more accurately recognize your fingerprint with self-learning fingerprint identification technology. It's a third generation of Eufy's fingerprint detection using advanced and matching algorithms, and it's been increased to 98% accuracy. You can also control everything remotely to be able to let people in using your app. The 2K camera built into the smart lock also features a 160-degree field of view shown in a 4:3 format, and it also has wide dynamic range technology to give you a very clear image on the brightest days, as well as 4 infrared lights to ensure you can see anyone at night. Through the Eufy security app, you're able to set different parameters, some settings. You can also set different schedules and patterns, and also enable things like auto lock and voice control. So the next thing that we have right here is the 2K Full HD Eufy doorbell with dual cameras. And what's cool about this is that you have a main camera on the front here that has a 2560 by 1920 resolution, but you also have an additional Full HD camera that is pointed downwards for packages, which, to be honest, is something that I run into issues with all the time, because obviously with theft and with a ton of packages coming in and out, you want to be able to monitor them as well as possible, and a lot of times you just can't catch that with the main camera. So I think it's a really smart feature, and Eufy actually has a product where it's like a package storage locker, and it's something that I definitely want to check out at some point, because it is a real problem for a lot of people when your packages are getting delivered when you're not home. It features an immense PIR and radar motion sensors, which is able to distinguish both near and far subjects to reduce false alarms. One charge also lasts 6 months. As for the image quality, it is an HDR camera, and you can see that it has a 160-degree lens, which is relatively wide, and as you put it on a corner, it should be able to capture a nice field of view. But at the same time, what I also really like about the package camera is that even though it is already hinged downwards, you can actually angle it slightly to be able to face a certain direction and position it perfectly to be able to capture your entire front porch. This all connects back to the Homebase 3, and it's able to recognize who is in and out of your house using the same AI technology that learns over time. As it keeps an eye on your packages, it will also send you a notification when a package arrives, because it is able to identify that it is a package. So within the Eufy Cam 3 kit, here is the Homebase 3, which serves as a central hub of the Eufy smart home ecosystem, connecting the doorbell as well as the lock and also this pair of cameras. And it has a lot of technology behind it that not only archives all the data and information as well as the video recordings, but at the same time, it also has AI technology that is able to get smarter over time while also unifying all the tech products together to function seamlessly. This serves as a local security system in your home centered around the home base and features tech including the Bionic Mind AI recognition, expandable local storage, and also centralized security management. The expandable local storage is actually just a slot for a 2.5-inch standard hard drive that is able to slot in on the top here, and you can actually expand it up to 16 terabytes, which is a ton. You could pretty much have like decades of data on 16 terabytes, but whatever drive you have laying around the house, you can go ahead and install it here and have it serve as archive. The Bionic Mind AI recognition also differentiates families and strangers. The self-learning AI can keep improving its accuracy over time up to 99.9%, and it recognizes you in any scenario and any angle, and even recognizes your child as they continue to grow up. So whether it's through the security camera, the doorbell, or the smart lock, which all have cameras built in, it is able to continue to build that data over time based on facial recognition to be able to ensure you know who is going in and out of your house or stepping on your property. And all this comes together with the centralized security management where all of your security devices are connected locally with the Home Base 3 and be empowered by the AI Bionic Mind. But otherwise, that pretty much wraps it up for this video. And as a whole, this is a system that is relatively complete when it comes to using one single app and one home base for all of the bases. You have your smart lock, your doorbell, depending on the setup that you would like, and you also have the security cameras. It all comes together under one umbrella, and you can store it all onto a hard drive built into that home base and have a really reliable system. But the best part about it is that there is no monthly cost, and it eliminates another subscription that a lot of people have in their homes on top of everything else. So if you guys want to check out these products for yourself, go ahead and check that link down below. And a huge thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you all in the next one.